business of the city, to give us wisdom, insight, understanding, discernment, that we might make the best decisions possible. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Our Father, you are,
To the flag of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good to have each and every one of you here tonight. This is a regular meeting of the City of Stanton, Stanton City Hall, June 11, 2026, 6 p.m. I want to call it to order. Our first order of business to approve our May 14 regular meeting minutes. Do I have a motion for that?
Make a motion.
Second?
Second.
All in favor? Any opposed? All right, motion carried. Then our next one is approve our May 2026 special meeting minutes. Do I have a motion for that?
I'll make a motion.
Second? All right, all in favor? Any opposed? All right, motion carried. This time we'll open for public comments. Anyone here for public comments?
Anybody else?
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'm Ruth Jones. I think most of you know me. I don't know if everybody that watches these meetings do. I have two comments to make. The first is I wanted to thank everybody in the city of finally getting the water situation, the water bills straightened out. I'm hearing really good comments that the city is doing everything they can to make catch-ups easier on people. I know there's going to be some problems that still has to be worked out, but when something is finally fixed from a lot of years that it was being done incorrectly, it takes a little bit of time. But thank you for making the effort of doing it. And my second comment is about tourism. As you know, I requested information from the city, and I received that information as law provides in a timely manner within the 5 days. I have requested that from Stanton Tourism, and so far I have not had any kind of information after I presented my request at their last meeting, or the regular meeting, I should say. I'm continuing to work on that. Hopefully things can be straightened out with tourism. I think the Bigfoot thing was wonderful. It showed off our park and what a wonderful park system we have, and we have a park department that keeps it in tip-top shape at all time, and I'm proud of it. But hopefully other issues can be resolved one way or another. I hope it does work, because I think tourism is good for business everywhere. And that's all my comments on that. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you, Ruth.
Pardon me?
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're in unison today. Anyone else, public comments? Okay, go ahead to Mayor's report. Of course, you guys can look if you want. I'll go down through some of this. This is our engineering report. I'll touch on some of the kind of key areas and what's happening right now. And then we'll have some photos of some of the almost finished projects, which are slowly but surely. Tommy, he'll get that, believe me. All right, I'll start with the water improvements project phase 1. This is over on Paint Creek. Right now, the water lines, they have done 3,700 feet of water line replaced to date. They've actually come to 615, and what's this road there? There's another road there, and they're there. So hopefully within the next month or so, they're going to have all of the water line laid from the Paint Creek tank. The pump station is still waiting on some drawings from the contractors, and so they're hopefully going to get those submitted. And they're hoping that within the next 3 weeks they'll get to work on the pump station there right across from the church. The tank rehab is again Paint Creek tank. We got to take that offline for inspection, and then when the new pumps are installed, they will run off a variable frequency drive. I'm not really exactly sure what that is, but it has something to do with obviously the motor and making sure everything is functioning well. All right, we're going down to the Bowen tank rehab. Working along that. There you go. There's the inside of a 630,000 gallon tank. They have obviously power washed all of that. You got 3 of them if you just keep, there you go. And then another one. So what they're doing right now today, they were lining the tank seams. You'll see the seams there. All of those are going to be lined, and so they were doing that today. So they're hoping, they did ask for a little bit of an extension because of some of the weather we've had. The problem there, when they put that epoxy on there, there cannot be any moisture at all. That's glass lined. And it's kind of like walking out of your shower, and that water, moisture is on the, as you look into the mirror, so they cannot have that. So they're hoping that as we move ahead here and they get this all done, then they'll be able to put that on there. So they're somewhat on time, but they're hoping to be done by July 4th. So that's the target date for that. Down here, the pendulum tank replacement, as you can see there, is 2. No, not yet. Sorry. The continued design for the Division of Water is to be submitted, so they're still not quite there for that. Then number 7 is a new one for us, putting into the community development block grant. We are creating a project map and project profile for that, and I don't know how many I can get. They can only have so much money that they designate for each of us, so we'll know about that once they get that profile built for us. Then if you go down to sewer, you can show the pictures now. Okay, this is over at Van Village. This was just a rehab. They got it all cleaned up. Everything's ready to go on that. Excellent. And then the airport subdivision. There you go. That's all complete. It's working. And then here's Pearl Street. It's 2. Yeah, there's Pearl Street. It's not working yet. But they assured me today, Tommy. Okay. That this next week. All of this would be done, except the fence. Okay, so they'll have the manhole, everything. They've got the parts, so they're going to get on that Monday for you.
That's your front yard, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's my
It's
side
just
yard.
kind of his backyard.
Side yard.
They promise they won't blow up your driveway.
Exactly.
Oh,
So again, those are, you can see, that's good for us for our 9I, and those will be great for the city. Just also demos. If you've been down Washington Street, three houses have gone down. 165 Washington Street, that's going to be rebuilt, which is in the process. 112 Washington Street is almost completely taken down. And then Alton and Kathy Hughes' home right there is also demoed. And so we're slowly but surely working on some of these, and we're starting to see some progress, which is a good thing for all of us. I also did hear from the, believe it or not, the Elkins Street sidewalk again. We're a little closer. They had to obviously get an easement there, Whitaker Bank. They've got that, they're just waiting on the deed. So once they get that all signed, and it gets back into the, the steps that are necessary, then hopefully we'll be able to, work through that and get that done. Okay, the next one, number 6, is our property tax program. This is something this is what we do every year, or it's a yearly thing for us?
The program we have now is going obsolete at the end of the year.
Okay.
And this GUTS program is what the Powell County uses.
So basically, we're approving the software license proposal here, okay? Folks need to look over that, you may very look
Oh,
over.
so by program, you mean software?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was not expecting
Yep. So our total one-time cost is $49.40, and then our annual fee is $1,612.
Do they host their data, or do we host it here?
They host the data.
They do. Yeah.
What was it, 1,000?
$612 for an annual fee.
16, or is that 4940 included?
plus 16. Okay, do I have a motion to accept the PVD's Guts Collect software license proposal?
I'll make the motion.
All right, second.
Second.
All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carried. Our next is the employee health insurance. And that's a, I think they're a 4% increase is what it is. If you look through that, it's about 4% all overall, which is probably not too bad when it comes to health insurance.
It's the lowest I can remember.
Do we have,
It's the lowest I remember.
Yeah, it's been chunkier than that, hasn't it, a few times?
Yeah.
do we have a study on our current employees, what they have and what the cost to get it?
Yeah. In next year's budget,
Yeah.
we can, I mean, we won't do the second reading until we do the next meeting, but it is included in the
For-
4%.
For us to not pass it on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't really want to pass it on, if we can help it.
And is it staying the same as far as coverage
Yeah.
for the employees now?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then family plan?
Yeah, family and
Okay.
single.
Okay.
So do I have a motion to accept the new employee health insurance?
Yeah.
All right, second?
Motion.
All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carried. Our next is the first reading of the sewer rate increase ordinance. I believe you have that, been sent to you. Again, part of the reason for this is there's Red River Wastewater that does our sewer plant down here, and they are increasing their rates for operational costs, old equipment, upgrading, those kinds of things. So as a result, we have to also go in that direction. Any questions on that?
If you look at the other paper, you'll see the actual usages from April.
Yep.
To give a list in the back, it goes down to the highest of the back, just flip it over. Everything over 13,000 gallons. And this to the left's how many customers used 14,000.
Breaks it out.
Breaks it
Breaks
down,
it
yeah,
down.
for every. We have about 1,220, is that correct? About 1,220 customers that are in this.
But the bulk of our customers are 3,000 gallons or less.
Yeah.
Correct. That's correct.
But half of the increase would be the high, over 14, that
Yeah.
6,900,
And that,
7 grand of the,
and it has to do with businesses.
well, it has the usage, they
Yeah.
use a lot more, so that last one you see is the jail, I think,
Which
the very last one,
was it like 200,000 or something?
400,000.
Oh, yeah. No, that's nursing home.
Nursing home, I'm sorry.
That nursing home and
Second
jail.
one's
Yeah. They vary, month to month. Anything?
So it's gonna amount to $10, average around the $10. Yeah.
And that's at the $2.75 rate.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think we'll just remind everybody that it was $3.
Right.
We've done a lot of negotiations and studies, and we got them to come down to $2.75. I have looked at their stuff, and I've looked at our stuff, and I don't think it's avoidable. So,
And I'll be sending out a letter from myself and the city council, kind of explaining
Yeah, they haven't increased in,
13 years. Well,
so we did ask them if they see anything come before to do some smaller
Yeah.
increases
smaller
instead of.
Yeah.
right,
All of
Yeah.
it, did all of them once.
predictable.
Yeah.
yeah.
15 years or 13 years.
Yeah, well, that's what
Yeah,
the water
well, they
was
did have a
years
little
ago.
small one in 2023, like 50 cents, so
Right,
that's, minuscule compared to how, you know, rates have gone up, expenses have gone up.
As you can see, 780 are minimum usage
Yeah.
of our equipment.
And this is the cheapest that we can get it for.
It will, as you see right there, get some, it goes over their increase is like 136. See that at the bottom?
Ours is
So,
a little bit more.
yes.
We could have
Well,
something like we
to
had
bid.
last time, that $40,000 one.
Our sewers are getting older and collapsing.
Yeah.
Again, any younger?
But then again, I think we can look next year too, I don't know, that's, because we
Yeah,
know,
we'll just have
we
to-
know there's a quarter coming.
Yeah, see what they do next year. Okay, do I have a motion for to accept the first reading of the sewer rate increase ordinance?
Make a motion.
All right, second. All in favor? Any opposed? All right, motion carried.
Question, is there any way that the city could get a yearly or every 2 years or every 3 years report from them, so they don't wait for another 13 years and then hit you all
So
at
I do,
once?
yeah, I do think the communication would be better.
Yeah,
We.
we had.
Or at least I'm hopeful of it. We've had
Good.
some, we even went to their meetings and kind of hashed out some, I won't say differences, but disagreements on, some things, but we all came together, got it worked out. I think going forward, it's gonna be better. They kind of understand what we would like to have and see, and we understand what they're doing out there. So I do think it will be better going forward.
That's good, thank you.
The next one is the Alley Lane, Jason. We have a quote here, this is given to me by Judge Eddie Barnes. Hinkle has put in a bid of $53,527.83. Now, our part is from a resolution that goes back, I think
Last year?
what was this?
Last spring.
May the
About a year
8th,
ago.
yeah, May 8th, 2025. So Alley Lane and Homestead Drive, we have committed 25,000 toward that. Okay? I mean, I don't think we need
No, I think
any.
I'll be glad to see it get fixed up there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, the
It's
county-
more than time,
The
right?
county-
The county's gonna take the project and pay for it, and we're gonna pay the county, correct?
I don't know how they'll do that, but
I don't think it's half a dozen one, 60
Yeah,
other,
right.
but yeah, I'd say
But
right
they
on the check.
still have to.
And we have the,
Huh?
it'll be a county road.
The county,
Yeah,
has
has it been accepted
I don't
completely?
think, I don't
mean,
think they
but-
can accept it. I don't think, I know we can't accept it. I don't think,
I don't
know.
What?
I think once they blacktop it, they'll,
Yeah, I didn't know if there was
Yeah,
any kind of
it's-
legal, hello, legal man, anything that had to go through into the state that they were making it a county road or anything?
Well, if the county's spending state or county money on a road, it better be owned by the public somehow.
Yes.
And so, yeah.
They have the right of way under it, no, they were working towards getting it.
Yeah, that's what they were working toward. I haven't heard anything.
But I haven't heard anything.
I
I mean,
know
Mike's on the.
there's
has
been
he said
Yeah,
anything?
he-
discussions about it, so
They didn't
I
have
think they're
this
working
week.
towards that now.
So I think in the city's position, I feel like the county should do their contract, their bidding, all that stuff. Let us know once they did and they paid it, and we'll pay them back the 25,000, and I think they kind of.
25,000.
Council okay with that, Jefferson? Okay. All right.
May I ask a question
But
concerning the road? That seems like an awful small number for, doing that. What's the specification? Is there a certain thickness that you require, anything?
Well, if we're doing the city, we would. This is county.
Says how many inches.
1.5 inch and a half, which is pretty normal.
Yes.
And,
the total bid is kind of like 53,000, which. I
yeah,
mean, there's-
53,527.80.
You know when we're talking about the Homestead subdivision?
He lives there.
Oh, does he? Oh, okay, sorry, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
he was talking.
Forgive me for that, but,
Yeah.
It's on the alley.
Homestead Drive and Alley Lane.
Homestead Drive and Alley Lane, yeah.
Because
Kind of the loop up to
Up
Suns Road.
Suns Road.
Does that go?
I'm assuming you might wanna catch the county in
No,
the next
our,
meeting.
our road's
and-
not included.
And
It's-
ask them
it was
about.
too far out of scope to,
Oh, okay, with
Next Tuesday.
all
So
the,
the little
Last Tuesday will
So
be
it's
this
called
cul-de-sac road, I guess you call it.
yeah,
Abbey
It
Court,
starts at
it's,
6 o'clock.
it's not included in upkeep, but,
Okay.
you know,
Yeah, for the actual,
it was too far out of scope, they said, and I understand it, because the road is, it's not much more than a driveway going up the hill.
right, yeah, but you got that big culvert.
Culvert,
Is that-
now, that right there,
Are they gonna take care of that?
they have always, when it's happened in the past, they have applied to, through the state somehow to get some kind of
we
emergency.
went in with
We
that.
relief.
done an emergency
We did an
Yeah.
emergency thing on
with
that,
the county.
with the county once before.
Yeah, they replaced it once, and then one time it washed it out.
so, to answer your
Any-
question,
yeah.
you're gonna you wanna talk to Judge Barnes or your magistrate about the actual project.
Right.
They're facilitating the project.
Right.
We wanted to adopt you as a city street, but they'd already had the right of way and already started, and they committed to doing it. So they're gonna pick up as a county road, and they're gonna take it, I'm guessing they're gonna have to pick it up as a county road.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
already started
Yeah.
that process and committed to it, so I'm assuming they did.
Yeah.
For us,
As
it-
far as the actual project, Judge Barnes and them will be driving that, we're chipping in on it. Cause we feel like, y'all paid city taxes for so long, and it's been in bad shape, that the least we can do is pay for some of the street, so.
So you really have no idea when it'll start.
The county will do the project.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just chipping in, we're just saying, hey,
Yeah.
here's, we
They
feel like we're doing
they
the right
have
thing.
received the bid, and hopefully it'll be soon. But we'll be,
Hinkle's in the county, really.
yeah, it's in the county, so.
They might be, I know they're blacktopping in the county, so it might be. soon.
All right,
Yeah,
Yeah.
where
Check
they-
with, Judge
Where they at
Barnes
now?
and,
Yeah.
or our
And
magistrate.
the-
speak with
Our
Andy.
our
I seen him
magistrate,
place
Brian
it,
McKinney,
The parking lot.
so Brian might know more too. Last time I spoke to him, he didn't know the exact date, he knew the bids were coming in. They put it out for bid, but they hadn't got it back yet. Now we've got the bids back from Hinkle, and I guess next step will be, putting it into,
Whenever people
Motion.
can get to.
Yeah, I was trying to update these gentlemen. Fiscal court meeting was canceled for this last Tuesday because the magistrates were in meetings around for training. So the meeting is going to be this coming Tuesday at 6 o'clock, so they can get
They'll
it
be up
there.
at the 911 center.
probably be good if you could get there to go to that. It's up at the EMS building, you know where that is?
Yes,
right
Okay.
there.
They start at 6 o'clock.
Next Tuesday?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tuesday at 6.
Or you
Next
all could
Tuesday.
probably just call Eddie or
Yeah.
catch Eddie and he'll probably do you anyway. That's all I imagine. So.
Okay, the next one is to renew a loan, number 465-893-9238. This is a splash park, currently at $285,904.41.
Yeah, I would like to elaborate.
Yeah.
That's not just
People
the splash
question.
park
Oh, it isn't?
loan, no, that was a park rehab renovation loan. It included concession stand, the bathroom remodels, the new roofs,
Thank you all.
the big pavilion in front of the
Splash Park.
splash park, and, one of the playgrounds, and then the splash park too.
Yeah, so it was a whole-
It's, people are thinking that
Yeah.
this is all, but it was
Yeah,
not
that's what
all.
I thought. I don't know why, but that's.
No, we done it.
How long,
That's
long
how
is
it's
the-
classified. but
how
that's
long's the
one.
period on that? I'm just curious, how long?
Was
is
that
left?
5 years?
How long's the Splash Park been?
10.
It's been-
But I don't know.
it's
It's a
been-
10-year loan.
No, it's
It renews.
it renews yearly, so we can pay as much as we want. You know, we can pay more toward it and pay it off sooner, but it renews every year.
But what was the original term? Was it like a 10-year loan, 15-year loan? What are we at?
$500,000 or was it $500,000?
500
Yeah.
at 3%. Yeah. It was a city rate at the time, I think, 2.5.
So we're about halfway through it, if we're close to it. Is that my question?
So a motion then to renew this loan, well, it's called a rehab, City Park rehab loan. All right, got a second? All in favor? Any opposed? The next one is this annual also? Okay. This is the annual, you remember we had some airport infrastructure. There was a procurement problem that we had to address, which originally the loan was $90,000. We paid $45,000 up front, then we borrowed $45,000, and we are currently down to $28,300.
Is that before my time too?
Yeah, is that the sidewalk?
That was just the airport.
It's for
Marshall Street.
Marshall Street.
Yeah,
It's our
where
part for the
new-
sidewalk.
Coming across,
Yeah.
Alright. Motion to,
All right, motion, all right, second?
Second.
All in favor? All right, any opposed? Motion carried. Well, we get to come to the fun one. A flag design contest, and I will, it should be, have you got that?
I'm gonna stand up
Yeah,
there with her. I'm
yeah,
not
go
gonna lay
ahead.
on an island up
Mark
there.
is going to take over.
Yeah,
It should be on the screen, there you go.
yeah, a couple months ago, Boone Cheney came in with a flag design and showed us what he had in mind for a city flag, because we never had a city flag. And, great idea, you know, his design, all that things. We decided that, and he started, I want to give him credit for starting it.
Absolutely.
So we decided we wanted to open it up to the public and have a contest to try to establish a city flag once and for all. And so we had a committee together, and acknowledged the committee, Billy and Dixie and Jason. And even though you always got called for it, you weren't on it. But
He's part of it.
so we met a few times, and we got the rules, everything out, and we asked for anybody in the county to participate. But I did want to acknowledge some other people besides the committee members. We got a lot of designs turned in, from the Stanton Elementary to 5th grade classes. We had like 25 or so, or
Oh, yeah, at least.
and the classes were, 5th grade classes were Becky Ansel and Jackie Arvin. I hope they're okay with me acknowledging them. They really didn't worry about the prize. They wanted to turn them in, show what they could do. They had a lot of fun. They just wanted us to see, you know, that they really cared about this town and wanted to participate. And they were wonderful. All of them were great. We looked at every one of them. And then we had all these other ones that got turned in, and one caught our eye. And I can tell you who it is now, is Megan Berger. Make sure that's right, she's from Clay City area down there. And it kind of caught everybody's eye when we were looking at them. Presented it to the mayor, he's like, yeah, that's the one. So we kept it, and you can see it here, and I'm gonna read, we asked all the entries to give us a little meaning behind the design, and I'm standing up here with her because I wouldn't want to just stand here and let somebody read it. So I'm going to read it. It's taking just a little bit, but I think she captured the heart of what Stanton is and all the folks here in this community. So I really think it needs to be said out loud. But this flag represents the natural beauty, heritage, and spirit of the city of Stanton and the surrounding Powell County region. The sandstone arch is the central feature of the design. It symbolizes the iconic rock formations of the Red River Gorge area and reflects the natural beauty that has made Stanton a destination for outdoor recreation, tourism, and appreciation of Kentucky's landscape. The arch also represents strength, stability, and the enduring character of the community. The rolling hills beneath the arch honor the Appalachian foothills that surround Stanton. These hills represent the region's deep roots, hardworking people, and strong connection to the land. Everything about it is so good. Their flowing shape reflects both the natural landscape and the continuity between past, present, and future generations. The rising sun position above the hills symbolizes hope, rising progress, and opportunity. It reflects the optimism of the community and the bright future of the city of Stanton. The sun's rays extend outward beneath the arch, connecting the natural elements of the design and representing the positive influence of the community throughout the region. The blue river at the bottom of the flag represents the Red River. The flowing water symbolizes life, unity, and the connections that bring people together. It also reflects the recreational opportunities and natural resources that contribute to the quality of life in Stanton. The evergreen trees represents the forests that cover the surrounding hills and valleys. They symbolize resilience, growth, stewardship of natural resources, and the outdoor heritage that defines much of the area's identity. The flag uses only 3 colors, which is what we asked, 2 to 3 colors. Forest green represents the region's woodlands, growth, and natural beauty. The sandstone reflects the area's famous rock formations, heritage, and enduring strength. The river blue symbolizes the Red River, unity, and life. Together, these colors create a simple, recognizable design that honors Stanton's landscape, history, and community spirit. The overall design conveys a message of natural beauty, Appalachian heritage, and a united community working towards a bright future. So, for doing that, thank you. And with that being said, the winner gets $250 check from the City of Stanton. So on behalf of the City of Stanton, congratulations, you're the winner.
Yeah.
And on,
Thank
you do that.
Howard,
Thank you for coming down.
Thank you.
Just take a
Right.
picture.
Yes,
Thank you very much.
I do have a question though. Once you're done with the board, can we donate it to the Red River Museum as a national part of, history?
Yes.
All right, yes,
Sounds
thank
good.
you.
Awesome. Thank you. Excellent design.
Number 5 on the back, huh?
Yeah, we didn't know your name. I didn't know your name until today.
No, we wouldn't know
You
your
did
name.
real well keeping that confidential.
This monster, they're kin to everybody. So, I didn't want that to happen. Great, thank you so much.
Yeah,
Yes, thank you.
And
We
your
love it.
son's name is Gunner?
Yes.
All right, great.
The inspiration.
I like that game on, man. That's pickleball right there. I'm telling you. If you go out at the city park of the pickleball, the last part of the dedication on that frame is game on. So that's what we got there. Again, thank you so much for doing that. All right, seal the bids for the truck. You want to help me here? Oh, man.
Well, that's like
It's like,
sending it overseas or something.
it's like Fort Knox.
I don't have a pocket knife.
I got you.
I didn't want, don't think we even want the tools.
Long as it's not, like UK's, films that tell
Oh,
them that,
okay, is that what it is?
Oh, yeah.
FedEx package.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
happened to find.
Part of what we're gonna do is, tonight, again, we haven't seen these vehicles, and I think it's important, obviously, that, we, look at them, drive them. I mean, you don't buy a vehicle without, testing and all those kind of things.
Yeah.
But we got, 2 bids, you got one? What you
Yeah.
got?
This is from Mans,
Mhm.
and it's $41,939.
Okay.
What type?
Oh, yeah.
26?
V8 pickup, okay.
Bid request, we would have to order this unit. GM is close to build out on 2026 models. This is a quote for a 2026. If not available, we would have to add a little more for a 2027.
Is it half ton, 3/4?
Yeah,
Doesn't-
2-door,
doesn't say, isn't it? It doesn't say.
regular 4x4 drive,
That's
V8
interesting.
engine, heavy duty.
No, it
Is that
doesn't
what we
say.
said,
Does it
2
say
tons?
heavy duty?
Says heavy duty.
Then it's probably a half.
I'm gonna guess it's a half ton. That's next.
Oh.
This is from Darrell Billings. It's a 2026 2500 regular cab 4x4 automatic transmission, 6.4 liter V8 air conditioning, very similar to what we have here. Roof replacement. It's $43,841.12 plus applicable taxes.
But is that one available?
This unit is in stock and available for immediate viewing and delivery. This one doesn't sound like it is.
No, it says it would have to be ordered,
The 27 will be a little.
Which it
higher.
costs more when they order it.
if they can get it. They might not be able to get it.
Yeah,
have
It
to go
doesn't say
till
when they can
26.
get it, if they have to order.
Right.
This.
Well, that's
this
why they
one-
mentioned 27,
Yeah.
and if it goes into 27, then it's gonna be,
Well, they don't even start
Down the
building
line.
27 till after
September,
July
yeah.
4th.
Okay. Fall.
that's usually
Right.
the policy.
Shutdown.
Yep, shutdown.
They surely, they must have one.
I think y'all could easily get that information.
Since we were-
Yeah.
I'll follow up, you're gonna follow up with it.
Oh, yeah.
In the meantime, I think I may have asked for it before, maybe on the police department side, but one thing I want as a council member, before I vote to buy this truck, and hopefully by next time, is I would like to have an inventory of
Yeah.
year, make, model, mileage of all
Right.
city vehicles that we
Yep.
currently own.
Yeah,
And maybe delivered to me before the next meeting.
I forgot to tell that.
I think I asked a month or two ago, but
Yeah, I know.
kind of forgot about too, but before we make a purchase, I think my due diligence, I wanna look at what we got.
Okay, so we'll get that.
Okay.
Because we're gonna meet next week. We'll see in a few minutes.
Yeah, can we just table that till next week?
Yes, if we could.
And we can find out that other information.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll have all the information
Check with both of
next,
them.
How much difference was it in the bid? It was.
$2,000.
about a couple grand, yeah.
1400.
14, okay, what?
Well, no, 1900.
19.
I'm assuming they're both state contract vehicles.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, and see if that was, make sure that was a 3/4 ton, not a half.
Right.
With Chevrolet.
Chevy?
You said the other one was 3/4 ton.
It is, yeah, Tanner's is, yeah. But I'm gonna guess the other one's a half ton, but I could be wrong. We'll see. Okay.
Good price, yeah, thank you.
Next one is our resolution, 2026-27, House Bill 900, the Stanton City Park. I know we're in the process of this, so one of the important steps is a resolution from the city council. We have, through the Kentucky legislator for the next couple of years, we were able to get for the Stanton City Park, equipment and infrastructure improvements, $500,000. And so we need that resolution adopted here tonight, and then I'll be able to send, once I guess you and the city park board are kind of looking, we need to send them kind of a general breakdown of, whether it's gonna be for recreation, equipment, construction, those kinds of things.
Have they got that far yet?
They discussed it, but I told them we needed to have just a meeting just for that, nothing
Yeah.
else.
Yeah, kind of a special meeting, right?
I mean, from my understanding, it don't have to be 100% perfect.
No.
Like construction, how much,
Yeah.
but,
You don't have to identify everything you're going to construct, but you do need to have a
Engineering
general
cost or-
amount, like if it's gonna be 200,000 and that-
because with the bathroom, you'll have to get drawings, so you'll have architect.
that
fees.
eventually you'll have
Yeah.
to do that, correct?
But part of the, or the conditionals of that monies is that we have to work with them on it, so
Yes,
are they gonna get?
they're the ones gonna give us,
Okay,
yeah.
gotcha.
So you think you'll?
I'm hoping that they can get together within the next week.
Okay.
Maybe we can
Yeah.
get together, 3 of them. If not, if it's not at 4, it's not at, well, no, we're down to 5.
Yeah.
So it'll probably have to be a special meeting.
If they just have a meeting and do
Yeah,
it.
whoever comes up.
Yeah.
Again, just in talking with the gentleman down at Frankfurt, the sooner we can get in, the better.
Yeah, I think we make a priority, get them together.
Because it's got to go through a couple of other approvals. That's right.
Here's your money now.
Okay.
Maybe you can
So
have
we're
it, maybe
tabling,
you can't.
tabling the resolution, waiting on the parks input.
gotta do
No,
the
we can
resolution.
go ahead and do the resolution.
Okay.
We've
Yeah.
gotta send in the budget after,
Okay.
that's what.
So do I have
We need
a
a-
motion for the resolution?
I'll make a motion for the rest.
Second,
A second.
all in favor? Any opposed? All right, motion carried. Just can you kind of give us a community center update? Anybody from, you guys are on the
Yeah,
Parks and
so,
Rec.
yeah,
Where are we
they-
at on that?
They talked about it last month, they're still kind of, they just finished up with their spring sports season, which is very, very busy time of the year. And Bigfoot, so now that that's behind them, I think they're still on pace, they're gonna try to get it open in September,
September, October's to go.
Is that the goal?
That was the original kind of goal that I think they presented to us, sometime around this fall.
Yeah, we did talk, we know now that any kind of upgrades or something
Yeah, we may be able to use
fall
some
under
of that,
this 500.
some of that money to, I think we were originally gonna try to help them out, and now that they've got this, I think that.
That
they'll be able
falls
to buy
under
some
the,
of the
Does it?
basic
yeah, he
stuff.
said it.
He did, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's their, that's, we give that bill to Parks and
So
Rec.
there's just an extension of the park.
That's their-
Yeah, it's just
their
an extension.
headquarters, that's a community center.
So you think maybe October we'll have something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
as long as
Yeah.
everything goes good.
September, October.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Hopefully we can get it.
Because the winter time's when it'll be
Especially if
more
we can
used.
use,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, James and Cody, to do a lot of the work, so.
Look at him.
Hey, that's over there for.
You know what, James,
Jobs
though?
for you, James. I said they have jobs for
They
you.
get got.
You know what,
Knock a
James?
wall down,
Hey,
paint
James.
It's called job security.
Yes, I was just gonna say, that's what James says to me every day. That's job security.
Yeah.
He calls me boss, I don't know why he does that. Good stuff. Okay, the next one is Robin Faulkner. She's already part-time out at the city park. What's her title? I mean, does she have a title out there?
Session stand.
Manager.
Manager.
Manager, okay. I just wondered,
Yeah.
I knew she's out there a lot.
Well, with
Do
this.
we need to give her a title?
With this full-time, when talking with Chad and them, there's a lot of those volunteers keeping up with these, all the rentals,
The day-to-days.
the day-to-days,
Yeah.
and this will give them, not volunteers, actually doing all
The
this.
day-to-day needs to belong with the city employee, I feel, and then our park board needs to be doing strategic
Planning.
projects and
Do
planning.
benefits come with that?
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess what
Do we
we'd
have
like
a
to.
job, do we have a job description?
Reason
for
I asked that, we
director?
need to
Parks
attach,
director?
we need to
Do we have
attach
a job description?
we have a job description for concession stand in Parker. We'll have to add now that we're adding this in the community center, so now's the time to.
So
No,
we- before we approve this, do we want to get a job description first?
Well, I think before you give a full-time employee, you should have a job description because it's gonna pay the benefits as well, and, they gotta fall underneath our policies and our rules and all yada, 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 so.
Well, currently what she's doing is there is a job title for,
Concession stand.
To
But
the
I would
park
like,
manager.
I would like for her to be the park manager.
but now in the future, we're gonna have to add, when we get the community center running, there'll be added.
Added
Well, I mean,
responsibilities.
we could take the job descriptions that we already have for the park and maybe just expand on that a little bit and create a park manager position or something.
That's what we got, yeah.
We got
So,
to,
so we bump her, under her current job, we bump her to
Full-time.
full-time, and then sometime at a later date, we
We,
change her title.
The other is, she,
right now, the title she has, we haven't,
but she'd be in a supervisor position, right?
she is now.
She is now.
Yeah.
Is
She-
the job description though,
Yeah.
in that title say about her being overseeing?
Over the splash park
Okay.
and employees.
Okay.
and
the
normally
schedules and-
since she's been already working part-time, it's usually 90 days. We'd like to have that to go 30 days, and then she could have benefits.
30 still. We've done that.
Can we do that?
So city,
Yeah, I think that's within your power. If there's a personnel pay schedule, I think it should be amended,
Okay.
Right.
you know, so that you have that position in it, you have responsibilities and,
yeah, I think typically we're supposed to have all that classification plan.
Right. Is there
What's that?
anything at all down in the job description for that position?
Yeah, we
About what? Yeah,
For Robin?
yeah, I mean, she's park manager.
Is there anything we'd have to add to it, you think, though, or?
We will once because right now, the park manager says doing the daily activities at the park.
So we'll have to add community center and.
And
Community
then do
center.
that and community
And
center.
amend that to
We can just
say
amend
30
it.
days instead of 90?
I think you could.
Okay.
I didn't know it was already.
Because we've done that on police officers, I think, haven't we, before, maybe, once that they're
No,
back.
Jane, you know.
I don't know if you've done it before, but I do think it would take action by the council.
Before we
If
already
it
talked
says
about
90 days, and
Right,
more
the job description.
Okay.
to 30, that would have to be a
Do we-
vote.
Yeah, we've done that before.
Yeah.
So she'll be park manager?
No. No. We get, well, she'll be, right now,
level supervision wise or not?
Yes, he
He takes care of this
supervises
part.
facilities,
and
so does
he
the
does
concession.
Okay.
I have an issue with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just need some clarity in the,
Yeah, I think we need
I
some
think
clarity
step
on
one is
that.
make her full-time, and then we'll work on the hierarchy and the job descriptions. I think we need to, but I think we can consult with our park board on that too.
Yes.
Right.
All right, I'll make what's the,
No,
what we're gonna clear?
Dodd, can you?
Yeah, I think that's fine. I'm not, and I kind of asked for this before, and it's one of those things we're working on, but it would be nice to have kind of a schematic of the different departments in the city and where everybody fits in and who reports to who, and so I don't know if is he like a public works employee that manages other facilities, or is he just strictly a parks
Park
employee?
facilities. Park
Okay.
facilities.
Do you have a public works department that does public works activity?
No, we have sewer and water.
Yeah, that'd be the maintenance guys, the water department.
But I'd love to rebrand that to Public Works.
yeah, I like the
But
It's under one.
Yeah,
tree line.
yeah, it may be that James, is that your name?
Yes.
It may be that he's more suited for a public works, position than a parks one, because,
Make it more generic.
Yeah, because normally, like in January and February, they don't have much to do out there. They work for us. They come in here.
So
yeah,
just,
so, I mean, that's
Yeah.
just
I like
the
that.
decision tree and
Right.
how you all organize it, but at some point, I would like to see that, because I'm kind of clueless how the organizational chart works, and I haven't seen one just yet, so
Okay.
I think that's something that Ann and I have
And from
talked
my
about.
understanding, mayor, council, government, we're supposed to have a classification plan, that we approve and adopt each year, and then the mayor is supposed to fill out jobs.
Well, and with respect to that, also kind of have clear lines of authority, and
Yeah.
that's where the job
Yeah.
description comes in, and so I'm somewhat confused as to who reports to who and how they work and what they do, and I think a visual chart on that would help
Yeah.
me. But as far as today,
Yeah.
I think you can take a part-time employee and make them a full-time employee, and then maybe between now and the next meeting, have a better job description and a classification, and then
Okay.
a waiver of any 90-day waiting period, as long as insurance, insurance may kick on that, but as long as it's permissible with the carrier, then, I think you all have the power to vote on that.
Okay, do I have a motion to move Robin?
Or same rate of pay,
Yes,
more hours.
same rate.
What is,
She'll go to 32. She's considered full-time because it's over 24. So, 30, right, correct? Over 30 is full-time.
Over 100 a month.
100.
Yeah, over 100.
So that,
100 hours.
it's not a 40-hour employee, but it's 32.
That's-
Oh, okay.
Yeah, anything over 100 hours a month is considered full-time.
I'll make a motion.
Okay, second? All right, all in favor? Any opposed? Motion carried. Next one is, we need to have a special meeting. Would next Wednesday work for everybody? Let's say we normally meet at 6 or 6:30.
I would have to do 6:30.
Okay, 6:30.
Something.
And that'll be for the second reading of the sewer rate increase as well as some of the
I don't
other
know why
things
I looked up
we
there.
talked about. Huh?
And the budget.
And the budget, yes.
Yeah, I can
Now
do
that
it
we've set the
Wednesday.
rate.
I'll be
Wednesday.
gone after Thursday morning.
Wednesday.
we're leaving.
Everybody good on Wednesday at 6:30?
So you're leaving when?
So, Thursday morning.
You can't, you gotta wait till the meeting.
My daughter's getting married on Saturday.
Oh,
Best be
congratulations.
there.
Yeah.
So you're saying Wednesday the 17th?
Yeah, Wednesday 17th at 6:30, is that okay with everyone? All right, okay, we'll do that.
6:30.
That's going to be what day?
What day?
What's the date?
17th.
17th, okay.
Have a dentist appointment that.
All right, the next is the review of the May year-to-date budget. we should be at 91.6%. And our income is at 89.8. And our expenses at 89.2.
With the sewer department stuff, it kinda throws it off, cause you still got that I-9 there, so
Right.
it's really not 78, it's 94 if you take out
Okay.
the I-9, which will carry over to next.
They should be done with that by the end of the month, or looking at the end of the month. Yeah. They may not write the check till July, but it should be close anyway. The only thing would be the fence. And that may go till July.
I'm gonna give you some pallets and hammer it out there.
Yeah, go for it, Tommy. Any comments or questions about, we got one more this month, this last month, for the annual year. Wow.
Yeah, I done talked to Teresa, but there's some amendments we'll have to do.
Yeah,
Some of
they'll
them.
have to do those.
Put it
There's
on that
about
special,
15.
yeah.
Well, no, we'll have to
No,
do
we'll
it in
have to wait
July,
till the
end of the year.
Till we get our June numbers in.
Oh, so they have,
Yeah, we gotta add several projects that are coming up, and those all gotta go in there.
I will say that the concession stand is probably gonna have sales of 80K this year. That's a pretty good.
Grant, y'all got any plans for your end of year spending? Or y'all just gonna ride out under budget, or what do you plan to do?
No, it's actually, we're looking at potentially maybe getting another cruiser. That's the only real big expense we're looking at for that. Keep going over it up. But potentially we're looking.
Well, he's cause he's kinda carrying some of the other departments.
I think we're gonna be, we're projecting maybe what, 77,000 on the other.
It's hard to know because you've got several categories in.
Well, you're,
They're at least 75%.
I'm showing 206,000 under. But I don't know if that includes ABC. I think if you take ABC out, it's like 100.
Yeah. I think it does.
well, ABC's up a little bit.
Okay. The biggest thing is y'all done a good job of managing salaries. And
Department expense.
department expenses, so.
We were basing this coming off of the SRO too, so if you remember that.
Yeah.
We went a little high, I went a little high because you had, last year's budget had the SRO expenses. Yeah. But right now, some of that, to be honest, is
You got
taking a
enough,
deficit from the
Yeah.
sewer.
you got enough in the
Because
police
it's coming from
vehicles.
the general.
Yeah, the police vehicles, line item, and department expenses to probably afford a cruiser, or close to it. So, but,
We always seek a grant on that, don't we?
Well, yeah, I was looking, I don't think that particular grant you're thinking of is, ready, I think it's
Every 2 years?
2 years.
Yeah, okay.
It's gonna be about 2 years. It's, I dropped, I dropped 170, it's, I can't remember what that grant is, but yeah, it's, yeah, no, we definitely, I'm not gonna wait for it.
Okay.
okay.
All right, I have a motion to accept the review of the May year-to-date budget.
Make a motion.
Second,
Second.
all in favor? Any opposed? That motion carried. Anything on closed session? Anyone? Anyone? Public comments?
Wait.
Oh,
We close,
Can I bring some stuff up?
we need to go into closed session on personnel.
Oh, we do?
Can I go on the, I
Yeah,
got two things.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, it's not personnel, so it's the city process, and the other one's another city process that I want to talk about. The first one comes from our Parks and Rec department. They kind of suggested at their meeting, I told them as their liaison, I'd bring it over. It has to do with the procurement process with Amazon. Tommy, if you had a chance to talk to.
No, I
anybody
have
about it.
not.
So just kind of, and I don't know if we need to do anything on our end, if there's anything we can do to support it, but I think, do we have Amazon Business, Teresa?
We do.
Can we set up like requisition workflows with multiple users where they can go in and purchase stuff and then you can be the ultimate approver? Like not, I guess they wouldn't be buying it, but they would basically put it in their cart and go to checkout. And from what I'm reading on Amazon Business, you can set up a workflow. You can have multiple approvers or you can go, it rolls up to one approver. It's kind of standard procurement process. Kind of the same thing happens where I work at.
Is that something you could set up?
I think Chad,
Chad,
me and Chad, we could help out, but
Yeah.
I think
it's a good
that,
idea.
but I think not only the Parks Department, I think the police could use it, it's auditable, because everybody has, even Robin could start using it. Basically, nothing gets bought until you sign. I send you an email that says, hey, so-and-so has a requisition, you know, they just have to get a PO, and it would come up to you, you'd review it, you could either say, hey, wait a minute, no, that's the wrong PO, send it back to them, or you can check it off. It'd probably take a little bit off your plate too, as far as having to keep up with order and everything for everybody. It looks like it's included as long as we have Amazon Business. But it's just something they wanted us to ask, to maybe kind of streamline things a little bit.
I think it would.
Things. It's
Yeah.
worth exploring, so I don't know if you need anything from us, whether they're.
Right now, they're either taking pictures and
Yeah.
Yeah, Ms.
text
Earl,
and
If we've got the
This is what I need.
capabilities in what we've already got,
Yeah,
we
we've
need
got
to
the capabilities,
put it
I
to
think
use,
it's
yeah.
We need to try that. That's one thing I want to bring up, so maybe that's something that everybody can kind of look on, the procurement on, at least just Amazon purchases. I believe your procurement's probably working for everything else, as far as getting PO and using the vendors. And then the next thing I want to bring up is I had a complaint on a Cat Creek water tap scenario where there's a customer trying to get and maybe you all know more about it, he's trying to pay the city for, some type of water tap, he said he's waiting on Richard to come review it.
is that the one that?
It's Greg, yeah, it's Greg Connor on Cat Creek.
Yeah, that's taken care of, I think, isn't it? Because he,
I know he come in the other day and Joey talked to him.
yeah, well, because
Did he finally get it?
I'd called and then he came back and told Michael that Richard came right on up that same day. So I
When was
think-
that?
Yeah, last week.
Last week.
That
Because
was-
I got a call on Wednesday that.
Yeah, I
it had
think
been-
it
Today?
No, this week, yeah,
Yesterday.
like yesterday.
Yes,
Huh.
yeah, it was Wednesday. And he said that nobody been up there?
Says he wants to pay and can't get an amount because he said Richard's been off work and can't get up there.
I know Joey told him it was $1,500.
Yeah, I mean, I was there, I don't know, he was told $1,500. And, I think the issue, again.
That sounds about like what he told me.
What'd he say?
She won't accept the money until Richard, because Richard told us that not to do that, he won't let us take the money until he goes up there and looks at it.
But, he's been up there, hasn't he?
I don't know as far as
I
that
think he's
goes,
been
I
up there
just know.
twice.
Yeah, he's been up there
that's
too.
what he-
Been up there, I know that.
Other people. Yeah, I've not talked about this situation, if she goes
Oh.
past months, yeah.
Now, my next question is Richard the only person that can do that?
Yeah, at this point it is.
Can we not start training somebody else? Whatever we gotta do, I don't know what exactly he's doing.
I would say-
He doesn't have any special certifications, correct? So
No.
I think if he can learn how to do it, somebody else can, and I think it's always good to have two people trained in an
Yeah.
area, that way if something happens to one of them, or whatever, their
Yeah.
employment ends, whatever, or they retire, or they move on, or even the worst case scenario, you have
Yeah.
somebody else that's at least capable of doing it.
I think probably Sam could do that because Sam, goes with him pretty much anywhere and everywhere.
I think we should start Sam's introducing Sam into being able to do it, so
Yeah.
then when we have two people to do it, then we have kind of a better service.
Right.
Yeah,
We just talked about retiring, isn't it?
It's just good practice
It's good
anywhere.
practice, it doesn't matter,
Dude.
even if Richard wasn't.
Eliminate
Yeah.
single point failures.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, if an employee that has a specialty gets hurt on them, we have to.
Right, then, right.
Under circumstances, so also have
I'm
to
sure,
check the balance system.
I'm sure if we were sitting, of course, Sam's out all week too, he's been sick. but if we send him up there, I'm sure he could take care of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have confidence he could do it.
I think it's just
And even
confirming.
Jay, I think Jay could probably do it.
I think they're just confirming locations, all they're doing.
Yes, and sometimes it's on a hill, down
Yeah,
there,
just make sure
out in the
it's-
ditch, you
yeah.
know, that kind of thing, so.
Can somebody maybe follow up with him and make sure that he gets
Yeah,
taken care of?
yeah, we'll do it tomorrow.
That's all I have.
Yeah.
For, processes.
Things you say,
Closed session?
close session?
Yeah, but can I make a comment back on the flag real quick? I left this part out.
Okay. Well,
Just
we
real
need
quick.
to take a picture of her.
Yeah, we gotta get a picture
Yes.
before we go into closed session, so that way you can get out of here. But I meant to say that our intention, I think, is to have the flag, we're gonna put a big lighted flag pole up by the parkway up there and have big,
Well, the first one will
big
be
American
the
flag.
welcome to stand sign.
yeah. And then, you know, I guess state flag and maybe city flag there. And we still have to approve and do all that
Right.
stuff. And obviously on the building here, city flag. So you see it. And your request about that, you know, once we get done with it, we'll do that and make sure that your meaning behind it goes with it
That'd be great.
for future reference, yeah, on that. So, yeah, I'll make a motion to go into closed session.
We're gonna take. a
Well,
picture.
we're gonna take a photo. We'll take a photo.
Then we'll go.
And she, because she needs to leave. Come on up.
He's been as good as he.
I know, that's great, awesome.
He's been awful good.
Yeah, yeah.
Are we coming around or?
Yeah, let's get right out, right here.
Yeah, let her hold her.
Hey, Teresa,
You got it? Yeah, you got it?
I'll get bids in here in the back.
You have to get front of the All right.
I see your head over top.
There you go.
Yes,
Yeah.
there you go. We want to see the design. Let's see. You talk.
Right here. There's plenty of room.
Go in front.
Here, get on that other side,
There,
there,
yeah,
sit down.
you get over
There we
there.
go, too much yellow on one side.
Hey, watch
Too much
yourself.
yellow.
Great to meet you.
Yes.
Thank you so much. We'll get that to you.
Sitting down.
Thank you all.
Yeah.
Now make that motion.
One
Make a
cat,
motion
what's the
going-
category?
Personnel.
Personnel?
Second.
Second? We got a second?
Second.
All right, all in favor? Aye. Any opposed? All right, motion carried. No action or no decision taken.
Okay, I'd like to make a motion to go back in closed session on some litigation.
Second.
Okay, motion second, all in favor? Aye. Aye. That's-
motion.
Second,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Me
Motion
get
carried.
thanks, Jim.
Tell them no action taken.
No action taken. Thank you. Public comments.
Before, I forgot when we were on the park about, what's the kid,
White and Clear.
White and Clear, we got the one going,
Part-time.
we got a couple, yeah, part-time at the park going to college.
Summer.
Wyatt,
Summer, yeah, McClure.
and this is at
$10.
$10 an hour, part-time obviously.
Yeah.
Okay, summer or seasonal.
Summer deal.
Okay, I have a motion for Wyatt McClure at $10 an hour, at $10 an hour for seasonal at Saint City Park.
Second.
Second. Who's the motion?
Oh, motion.
Second. All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carried. Was anybody else? Tom?
No, I
That's
just, Teresa reminded me.
All right, public comments? Okay, anything from you?
No, you answered mine next week. I'm looking forward to the Pearl Street.
Finally.
Yeah.
Now, if it doesn't happen, should I get on a bus and head to Chicago?
You just have to deal with Lisa.
Okay. Well, I'll see her tomorrow morning. Mark?
Yeah, just on the flag thing again, the anticipation is to get the drawing turned in by Ms. Berger to graphic designer and get some work done. Billy knows, he can probably get all that, because I don't know what he's talking about. But to be able to put City of Stanton on it and establish 1854 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
On it. And then once we get that done, we'll look to see where we can put the flag around town, so everybody can take a look at it.
Well, we've got a nice pole at the park. I would suggest putting it under the Kentucky flag there.
Yeah,
Yep.
good
So
stuff.
it's a big, big.
But the first step,
Do you know, Griff?
you know, but I think there's probably, I would just check around locally. It's gonna
Okay.
be, it's not something
We
right
can
for
we
sure.
can Google it.
Yeah.
Well, just kinda, I guess, ask around.
And the last thing, I've had several ask if they could buy the flag once we get it finished.
Oh, really?
And I talked with our attorney and he said, yeah, that's not a problem.
So, yeah.
Get that done, so.
Got little garden flags in.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Stickers are in
Anything
it.
else? Billy?
Oh, yeah, I got some.
On their windows.
Hang on, guys. All right.
Back on the water reading stuff, how did last month go with our employees reading it? Did we get them their equipment they wanted? Are they
Yep.
able to drive
Yep.
vehicles?
Yep.
Everything.
Everything we agreed to, they're getting it done.
We had, maybe
Very
10 calls.
little complaints this month.
Yeah, like minuscule.
Like, compared to.
Y'all got everything you need to read with, right? Y'all have
Yeah.
scopes and everything?
Yep.
Good, okay.
Yep.
That's it, that's all I have.
Okay, Dixie.
That's it.
All right. Sure.
Nothing else.
Nothing.
Yeah, Mayor, just compliment everybody on the flag. I was telling Councilman Merriman that I did not expect such a classy looking product. I thought it might be kind of amateurish, but when I saw it just laying on the table, I mentioned to him, is that it? And it was very nice. So yeah, I think you're gonna have a unique product for a very cheap price. If you had to pay somebody to do that, it might cost thousands of dollars. So not only did you do good and make the home folks happy, but I think you got something on the cheap. The next thing is a Bigfoot Festival. One of my 9, soon to be 10 grandbabies thought it was the best thing in the world. And I've taken grandbabies to all kinds of festivals all over Kentucky, and it was the #1 in his book. Yeah, he loved it, and it wasn't just Bigfoot, it was the petting zoo and just everything.
Is that the one I took a picture with?
Yeah,
That was
he
fun.
loved everything. So, I think you got it's only the second year doing that, is that
Yep.
right? Yeah, I think you got something, a good park, and a good festival. So, that's all I have.
And you have to come to the Corn Festival in August.
Yep.
I don't, what day is that? I've known about
I don't know
it.
what's the.
First, it's the first Saturday and Sunday.
First
Actually, Friday
Saturday and
night.
Sunday in
Yeah.
August.
It starts
weekend.
Friday night.
You would be great in the corn eating contest.
Oh,
There you go. Bring that grandson. They think that's cool.
I think that's when we have
I think
the
they're doing
Dixon family
politicians running
vacation.
this time. Dixie. They're doing politicians that are running for office this
Yeah.
time.
I told him to go in.
Get your bib.
That would be funny.
Wall is up.
Get your bib.
Everybody,
Everybody.
Everybody's
Yeah.
up?
they're all at the same time.
Yeah, it's always a
That's right, they
two-year,
are.
it's always a two-year
Everybody's
term.
up. Forgot about that for some reason.
That's what people say, why do they do that? That's the law.
It's
You
the
know,
law.
why do you not stagger it, you know, 'cause don't-
It goes fast.
It's a law.
We could have a primary, we can enact an ordinance that allows us to have a primary, but, I mean, I'm sure it's another conversation for another day. We could.
Yeah, please.
And you have
Se-
those
Several
parties.
cities do it, so.
Yeah, they do.
but,
Have a motion for adjournment,
I'll make a motion.
second, all in favor?
Uh,
Any opposed? Motion carries.